Firelink. We have been, working our way through the Lords of Cinder here, and all of the lower tier are now returned to their thrones. We are working to get past the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, which will lead us on to Lothric Castle proper. And the question is how to do it. Oh, just how to survive this dancer. So I've been tooling around just a bit, trying to level up in the profaned capital, etc. Let me check this store again. There's an item that popped up just recently, and I'm not sure what exactly causes it. If it's a boss you kill, or a quest progress, or what. But she always sells these green blossoms. They give you a temporary boost to stamina recovery speed, and they cost $1,000, notably. And it just has a little description, blah blah blah. This one suddenly popped up, and it's a budding green blossom, and it's significantly less expensive for some reason. And I noticed when you show item info on this one, it says the brief attached messages suggest that it was a gift. Goodbye, dear grandmother. I will visit grandfather in the Pit of Hollows. So it kind of seems like someone gave this to her, and she just put it in her store, like, oh, another thing to sell, lovely. But it was actually for her from, I'm assuming Cirrus. Cirrus of the Sunless Realms, but I'm not sure if I have that correct. So I'm not sure if I need to buy it at all, if it matters, or if I should just go back to the Pit of Hollows. That seems to be the clue there. I'll buy it, too. Maybe I shouldn't, though, because if it was intended to be a gift for her grandmother, she should have it. So let me just check the Pit of Hollows without stealing Granny's gift. Let's try that. Good morning and welcome. So nice to see you there. Alright, Pit of Hollows. We'll check below first. It may also be that, that gift was given after we already defeated the curse-rotted Greatwood. That may in fact be what causes it to appear. I'm not sure. And if that's the case, it may be that the whatever it is up top, because how would they get down here? Unless you fell with the curse-rotted Greatwood and have bonfire linkage, how would you get down here? Okay, so let's check this one. Not seeing anything necessarily. Let's check up top in the same area. And the closest bonfire to that would be... I'll try Dilapidated Bridge. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. One of the things I did, I was mostly just taking out handmaids last night near the profaned capital there for souls, but another thing I did do was leave my summon sign by the dancer, and I was able to help another 2 players, it looked like, beat it. But it appeared to be on a new game plus or +2 or something. A very, very strong dancer that it took 3 of us to beat. Get out of the doorway. Hey now. I thought it would be easy to slip on past. especially with these arrows helping me out. There we go. And he's indoors. Okay. I guess we're taking this guy out. I so wanted to just leave him to his day, but never mind. Okay, now getting up to the topmost side. Thank you very much. Yes, did I get to look at that games bundle for racial justice that has been going around lately? If not, can you send me your email so I could donate to them for you? And you can get a bunch of cool new games. That is lovely and generous of you. Thank you so much. Our dear friend Chaostic there has already done a donation in my honor, and then I as well have something planned this month as I get paid. So thank you, that is lovely, but I think I will have access regardless. That's very, very kind of you. And this, I'm assuming, is what we're looking for. I was thinking it might be an actual NPC leaning in here, but interesting. We have what appears to be a similar Henri situation, that someone is asking me to come into their reality, their altered world of things, and I would be happy to. Cirrus of the Sunless Realm. Yes, I will be summoned as a phantom. Let's see if we can help her with visiting her grandfather, did it say? That sounds unpleasant, considering that most people who are dead come back to life in this reality.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Granddad. Remember?
I'm sorry about this, Cirrus. And I'll try to make it very quick. As quick as I'm able. Oh, Estes. At a time like this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Cirrus. And now he's glowing. Interesting family techniques. That was a very powerful hit, like a freight train now that he is buffed. That was like 2/3 of my health. Oh, come on now. No, stop parrying. Stop parrying people. He is a very able granddad. Let's just address it. Probably the most able granddad I've ever fought in melee combat.
Good night, Granddad.
Good job, Cirrus. That must have been emotionally difficult for you, and I'm proud. Bringing a little peace to Grandpa, all in a day's work. Okay, so know what? Maybe that's it, and we will meet Cirrus again later? I always forget if you can jump down here again. It seems like an immediate no, and yet I seem to remember doing it at one point, like managing to jump all the way down there without losing health. But I really can't imagine that's the case, unless it's the first time you're falling down with the tree. So I'm just going to go back to the bonfire. Not that I'm holding that much to lose. Rather nice little balcony there. We'll say hello to our archer friend. Hello, archer friend. Sorry about what I did to the sky. That was my bad. It certainly gives a heightened sense of urgency to the proceedings, with the sun being sucked out of the sky by nefarious forces. So I want to very briefly check back down at that level where we fought him. Make sure there's not any changes. Aha, there we go. There is an item now. A sunset set, which appeared to be what Hodrick was wearing there. So we got her grandfather's armor. Can we deliver it to her, or to the handmaid, who appears to be the grandmother in question, judging by the gift? Let's check Firelink just briefly. And there she is, Cirrus. Hey, I pillaged your grandfather's corpse.
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance.
My pleasure.
At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die. But there is...
Wait, what?
One last... May I take a vow? To serve you as a knight.
Sure. If you're just gonna die anyway, I don't see why not.
Oh, I am most grateful. I, Cirrus, do hereby serve as your faithful knight. Wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never waver. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
A bit of a hiccup in the dialogue there, it seems. We missed some of that in the subtitles, but thank you.
I am your blessing of the moon.
I'm hoping that means perhaps that a batch of summon signs for her is now available. Some nightly service. That sounds fantastic. I will take all the help I can get. Okay, everyone's still alive but Grey Rat. I don't think I have any upgrades, necessarily. Estus shards, etc. So I'm really just procrastinating so that I don't have to fight the dancer again. How are you guys? How has your day been? Tell me everything. We'll move on in the game after we've had a chance to catch up. Yeah, it's so hard. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, somebody stole the microphone there and was whining into it. I'm not sure what that was about. Just in case, let's spend some of this nonsense too. A little smo action. Some... Never mind. I was about to combine smo and leggings and thought better of it. Not to be combined. Don't try it. Never mind.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more...
Oh, Granny, you're so greedy. Greedy, greedy Granny. That's what they should have called the game. Okay, where am I going? I guess it's back near Vort. I always forget. I'm like, yeah, we're really far in the game now, right? Nope, you're on Section 2. Oh yeah, just in time for the death vows. Aha, so I can summon her later for the twin princes of Lothric fight. Very good to know, thank you. Okay. Let's, race right in, I suppose. No real point in parrying these guys. Not that I could anyway. Let's give this a shot. See if the non-New Game Plus dancer is any less intimidating and horrifying. Nope. Still every bit as... Ah, they got me. That's gonna cost. That's gonna cost big. Little grabby hand attack is one of the worst things that can happen to you here. Oh, come on, tiny little blades. You can do it. No hand attack, thank you. No hand attack, thank you. Oh, come on, I rolled. Thumb, what are you doing down there? That was too early. Again, way too early. Every time I think I've finally figured something out, she figures out how to be smarter than me. And I'm impressed. Especially when she gets her two blades. This really just turns into me dancing around the arena. Alright, 2 Estus flasks remaining. I should have slashed. Rats! Ah, I always forget that one. Now I gotta get out of here. Okay, this is my last chance. Yeah. Very, very last chance. Okay. Let's never think about the dancer again. What dancer? What do you mean? Something I like about this arena, just by the way, you can sometimes notice it when she starts swinging around wildly with her flame sword there. But occasionally she just completely fails to hit it. And there's a rather interesting thing about this arena in that these pillars are all wooden. And she has a flamey sword, and so as she goes around the arena, she occasionally lights these things, which can cause the whole arena to go up. It spreads into the rafters, and it's very cinematic and cool, but then eventually it just dies out. So it's really just supposed to be a cool cinematic effect during the boss battle, but I don't think she ever actually lit it. Weirdly. So, if you are, like I am, a huge pyromaniac, enjoy. Digital pyromancy. Okay, I do need to rest here to replace my Astis, and then I think we can finally lay the basin. That was deeply intimidating. I think it was like a player silhouette coming through the doorway, but it was just like a person standing there watching me. For a second, that was truly terrifying. Alright, so Emma, the old lady that, when she dies, the dancer activates. I'm not sure if Emma's, like, keeping the dancer away, or if the dancer is protecting Emma, or what. But when Emma dies, the dancer comes down. Emma was holding the basin, which when you place it here, has a very nice little effect. I bet you can see where this is going. Oh, you didn't think the statue was going to cut its own neck and bleed into the basin? Oh, that's weird. And so, access to Lothric Castle proper has been restored. Congratulations, you did it. Oh, that's still burning and burning away. Okay, Lothric Castle. We appear to have 3 paths. Let's stay on this side for now. Does not open from this side. Then down the stairs it is. It looks like a heavily armored man. And something screaming. Something screaming from the down below. Hi, can we talk? No? That hurt my face bones. Donk. Oh, that's too bad. Just when he died there. I'm not sure if you caught it. Just when he died, he broke wind. That's not a way to go. I'm sorry. I won't tell anyone about it. I mean, apart from everyone I just told. I won't tell anyone about how you died. It'll be our little secret. Okay, I'm going down towards the screaming now. Good choice. Good choice, me. Perhaps I should have gotten off up there? Is that the idea? Yep, yeah, that's the idea, alright. Alrighty. Should I have the elevator be down, though? I probably shouldn't let it go up, because I'm assuming the lever may be down in the poison. So I'll put the elevator down in the poison so I have somewhere to stand, just in case, is my thinking. And we'll get off going down. That is hoping the elevator isn't at this level already. Or lever, rather. Consumed King. Well, that doesn't sound good. It doesn't look good either. Estes Shard, yay. Good to see you, old friend Estes Shard. Okay. So this is giving me the slightest head start on the poison, I suppose, and a few items, for which I am grateful. Does seem to be the way to go. Ah, my first Titanite chunk. Or maybe that's my third, I can't tell. I need 3 more of those quite desperately. Alright. There's a lot of stuff under there. And another knight. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Alright, and then I am headed this way. Yes, okay. So I gotta get past those guys. I'll, perhaps come back and kill them later, or just never even consider it for a moment. That way is looking rather appealing, since there's a second staircase. And no poison. Another chunk. Sweet, chunky goodness, yes. Hawkwood. The deserter. Sure, yeah. Welcome to the party, Hawkwood. Maybe he will help me with these knights. Whoa. Someone's tinkling. Someone's tinkling quite unnervingly. That's the way. Come on down. Okay, never mind. I would love to not get that guy involved, if it's at all possible. Also love for Hawkwood not to die by me leaving him to his fate. Ah. It's a toss-up. No. No. Alright, now let's get this guy. Just holding 77,000 souls, no big deal. Oh, come on. Are you still slashing at him? Vengeful Hawkwood, calm down. Ah, yes, is everyone excited for the Dark Souls remake? Absolutely. Very, very happy to see that particular trailer. Okay. That is some lovely singing. Really nice. Some really lovely singing that's definitely not scaring me clear out of this whole idea. Like, let's just... Yeah. No, I'm kidding, of course. Let's take a peek. I'm just wondering if there's any way to, get rid of these 77,000 souls first, is all. $80,000 now. Like we could take a quick trip back. I likely should have gone back to Firelink after defeating the Dancer to get rid of those souls. But I am worried that these knights are going to be back. We'll deal with that when it happens. I guess we need to figure out how to call the elevator. Is the other issue. Ooh, what's out here? A second elevator? Okay. Hi, I didn't expect you to be in here. Interesting. Sorry, Hawkwood. Let me try that again. Dragon scale ring. I have to check that in the magic stone plate. Okay. So this is just an ambush point for the knights, perhaps? Hey, Hawkwood, sorry about that. Looks like you handled it. Looks like you did great. Okay, I don't even need to really worry about that right now. So how do I call this elevator? I suppose I particularly left it down so that I wouldn't have to worry about that. And would have a place to stand. There we go. You coming, buddy? No? Okay, I'll be back. Daddy loves you. Just in case. Pardon me my cowardice here, but better safe than sorry. With my 80,000 souls. No, is it? Maybe I just, tripped the spawn area like what it spawns in. And now it wants me to wait. Or maybe it's just because of Hawkwood. That's likely it. I always forget. When you have someone summoned in an area, you can't abandon them. There we go. Okay, see if we can spend some of these so that there will be less on the line.
Welcome
I did not
home,
get enough
Shin.
chunks. I got 2, but I need
Speak
2
thine
more.
heart's desire. Very well, then touch the ignore.
Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels manifest
Alright, so I can only afford 1.
elucidate
For some reason, I'm thinking about making it a 37. It just seems right. And we have almost 30,000 left. Pick up some more Eastern leggings, perhaps? I guess we finally got that set, but I need the Xanthus. And the Dancer! The Dancer's set is in here now. Lovely. Let's check that out. Pants, too. Pants are important. And we'll come back for the crown.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more
Alright. Just out of curiosity. Oh, that has a very cool design to it. I like the little, almost insect wingy lace down around the legs there. That is rather nice. Actually lighter than what I'm wearing? Strange. This has slightly better physical defense, but is less defense to most magics. And heavier. Yeah, let me try this for a little while. See how it works. Though that is revealing my my lumpy pants. My old knight's leggings. Slender dancer's legs. Just what I've always wanted. Makes me look a little bit like I'm from A Bug's Life, but yeah. Here we go. That's it. We're ready. Ready for battle. I'm just gonna live in this moment. My pants are so big I can rest my swords inside of them. Alright, but seriously now. Ahem. Oh, that's rather nice. A little skirt. Dark leggings. Mwahaha. I just want something very, very simple. Yeah. Boots, knee pads, we got it. We got it, everybody. Alright, so with nothing on the line, let us, return. Or with very little on the line. There's definitely enough room in those pants for a cabin boy or two. Have everything you need. Alright. Back up the ladder. Let's take a momentary peek around, get our bearings slightly. Looks like somewhere we come down onto. Perhaps? Or just a dead end? And this looks like the castle proper. I'm just going to avoid them. Slip in here. He's found me. I've been discovered. This is the one bonfire I actually remember the location of. Alright, the rest of his friends are leaving. Let's try to hold him off. Good one. Good hit. Oh wow, they give quite a few souls. That is lovely. Alright, just wanted to unlock that one, because it's the first one that's actually inside the new area, so we have the tab for it and all that. Jumping back now to the dancer, just to avoid them. Oh, any time now. Any time now, consumed king. Alright. In answer to all of my dearest hopes and dreams, no. No, they will respawn. I'm not gonna worry about that, though. Leave that in the poison. No, thank you. I'm good without any. Thank you. Thanks, but no. Actually, maybe I should go this way so I can get a bead on those guys. Except there's no elevator now, so I'm gonna die in here. This is my tomb. Oh good, he didn't follow me in quite as voraciously this time. This wouldn't be a bad tomb, I guess. This is nice. Okay. So we could get Hawkwood and do this the old-fashioned way with distractions again. Or I could try to do some sort of ranged nonsense. I lost my windpipe halfway through there. Or, and hear me out, we could just run right through them and not even bother. The question is, should we bring Hawkwood along? Since we have nothing to lose, let's just get a peek at it. Sans Hawkwood. See who's singing. Come on, guys, you know the words. That's my jam.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. I
Sir?
will not give him up. For he is all that I have.
Oh, that's just sad. Okay. Wow, you can actually hear a child crying. His imagination is strong. Okay. Okay, spellcraft. Oh, little quickness. Little quickness to you.
Ignorant slaves.
That was quick. And I took off less than a centimeter of his bar. So it's wet in here. That's not helping. He has a very, very quick staff. However, he appears to be down to one hand due to his insistence that he's holding a small child, which may or may not exist. Maybe it's an invisible child. Because I'm hearing it. I seem to remember the first time I was playing through this and I came across him, I looked it up if there was, like, at some point during development supposed to be an actual model of a child in his hands, and I think there was, and people found it deeply, deeply disturbing, and they had to take it out at the last second. So I think the child is supposed to be real, and it doesn't really make any sense now. Okay, I'm gonna die in here. This is my new tomb. Yep, this is it. This is where the end happens. Oh, almost forgot to get off. Wow, that would have been poisony. I was just so glad to be safe for a second there. Just a single second of sanctuary is all I asked. Alright, so let's try grabbing Hawkwood this time. Just for a little distraction. No, I'm not embered anymore. Of course. Okay, never mind the distraction. If I was embered, that would be nice. Let's try one more time. Au natural. Yikes. And deeply wounded, it seems. Au natural and deeply wounded. The biography of Peter Joseph Lewis. I don't want to have anything to do with it, no.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid. You were born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? Now.
Oh,
Show
wow.
yourself, Ocelot.
That was a lot. That was a lot of health.
Ignorant slaves.
And there it goes.
Quickly you forget.
Okay, going this way. Ahem, got myself all turned around. That is, I do believe, an optional boss. You don't actually have to beat the Consumed King. However, I believe he is holding... I forget what it's called. A charred sword or coiled sword, something like that. That is like the Aged Feather of Dark Souls 3. It can teleport you like a homeward bone, but is reusable. So that's the reason we're messing around in here, but it could just be that I should come back for it later. Can I help you? Ah, yes. A striking rendition of Take Me Home, Homeward Bone is occurring in the chat, and it's lovely. It's lovely to see. Alright, just to get a glimpse at it. I'm just going to let him gaze longingly at Hawkwood for a moment as I investigate his moveset. And I, too, let's just be honest, need a moment to gaze longingly at Hawkwood. Dreamy. Let's get out of here. Thought I had that. Thought I dodged. Look at that spicy deserter, huh? What do you think about that? Huh? Don't even pay attention to this person over here. Just pay attention to that spicy deserter.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out.
He's doing a lot of magic.
Don't be afraid. You were born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? Now, show yourself, Ocelot. My dear little Ocelot.
I was way too early. Wildly too early. Oh, he can strike with his tail. It's interesting. Okay, now he's mad. He's no longer holding baby, and he's very, very upset about it. Which means at one point he must have lost the baby during this fight, which is just so horrible. It's just terrible. I can definitely see why they had to take it out, considering it's like the player's responsibility at that point. He's called the Consumed King. I would be consumed too. Hang in there, Hawkwood. Get out of there. Get out of there. And sip the day away. Sip till you can't sip any longer. Come on. Okay. Hawkwood's out. Come on. That was way too close. I lost total control of it at the end there, as I'm sure you saw. It was going great, and then I completely lost the plot. But, thankfully, Hawkwood managed to save the day. Okay, what is beyond the consumed king? Now that the cries of his perhaps imaginary child have ceased. What a shame. I don't trust. Path of the Dragon. That makes me very, very curious. I have an idea about that, but let's keep looking around. Nope. I'll just give it a second. Just in case. But it appears to be safe. Scale. Alright. So I may be misremembering about where the coiled sword fragment is. I'm not sure. I thought it was here. But this is also a very useful item. In that gesture we got. He might have just given it to me already. Maybe I missed it, and it's not something I need to pick up. Let's check. Ah. Wall behind the chest, the chat is telling me. That may be what I'm missing. Thank you for that. Yes. That would be dreadful. So it was those ones I needed to look at. Thank you for saving me there. I really appreciate that. Here we go. This is about to get interesting. Because you may recognize this area as we go further into it. The untended graves is where we first woke up in this iteration of things. However, there was a sky when we woke up here, And now there is no sky and seemingly endless blackness all around. There are now strange worshippers in the graves that we will meet later in the Road of Sacrifices. So I'm not sure if they were here first, and this is like in the past, perhaps? Not what I wanted. Let's sip. I have no Estus. Okay. I did not sit. Classic me. I did not sit. There we go. Now we have Estus. I was trying to use it so many times in the middle of that and was wondering what was going on. Let's try this one more time. Do you mind, sir? Ashen Estus ring. Let's check that. Increases FP with the Ashen Estus flask. Nice, so it just makes the blue flask more potent, I'm assuming. Hi. Seems to be a twin blade off. And some slight pyromancy. Minor pyromancy. Okay, thank you for that. Flame dispatched that dog quite handily. Ah, they got me. And they got my embered status. So let's see if we can get those souls back. That's the big priority. But I think it may serve me to grab some more chunks in and around Lothric before I progress further to the next obstacle here. I'm very, very excited to have access to that. So you can see it puts it right back in the Cemetery of Ash, even though this is, you know, a different reality entirely now than this Cemetery of Ash, it seems, or a different time, at the very least. It's still in that tab, which is rather nice. So we will continue back to Lothric Castle for a bit. However, let me jump to Firelink. I think I may need just a few more to level up. I may not have quite enough, but we could use a soul in the inventory, if need be. Let's check it.
Very well. Then take none.
Let these souls
Just barely, about
Farewell,
2,000
Ashen
more.
One.
I have an idea. Instead of using an inventory item, though it will cause another loading screen to happen, let's do this. Oh, so close. We both had slivers, and his sliver prevailed. Not sure if I need to kill him once or twice in order to get enough, but let's try it. Once should be plenty. But now I'm just out for blood. Blood and shards. Okay, so we made lots of lovely progress. We beat the Dancer, we beat the Consumed King, we have access to the Untended Graves, we have access to Lothric Castle. The possibilities are once again spread open before us for all manner of fun, and all I need to do is survive it. I am very, very excited, and thank you for your time and tips throughout the experience. I do appreciate it greatly. Would have hated to have lost that Untended Graves through my own ignorance. Thank you.
let these souls withdrawn
Alright, go in vigor. And I will see you back here in Firelink next time. Thank you again for your time and kind attention, and bye for now.